Okay guys, so this is a game where I play Ziggs and there is a blank against me. Uh, this matchup is heavily in my favor. Yes, she has a lot of burst, but she is so squishy that you can pretty much bully her the whole time. Check what's going on. Like, even at level 1, she's trying to farm, I'm just poking at her. She is forced to chunk full health HP people, and she gets her passive down. At the same time, as you can see, I'm not really focusing on farming, more than bullying her and zoning her from XP, which is eventually gonna make me snowball, and she's gonna be very threatened by me. Check where I put the E, she flashes straight out. That's 1 minute of fighting, she has no flash, she has no pots, and she needs to go back with 3 CS. At the same time, I'm gonna start farming this wave. I'm not farming that well this game, but eventually I'm still gonna be very far ahead of her. We get the first blood at top. Kha'Zix actually kills Lee Sin, so the pressure is off me because of the jungler is not here. I'm just gonna continue the poking. As soon as she comes near, I'm just gonna poke her a little bit more. Check how I'm auto attacking in and backing a little bit back so that the tower is not gonna aggro me in this time, because a tower hit is worth like her combo. Yeah, she did a good combo here, did a lot of damage to me, but she has backed already and I haven't. This is normal. I'm still just focusing on farming a little bit more than her and zoning her by my poke. I'm gonna try to just farm my chalice at the start before I back, because it's gonna provide me a lot of things versus LeBlanc, like the constant spamming. I'm actually not gonna manage to do that. I am gonna still try to get some more gold to get the full chalice. I think that at this point, since I don't know where Lee Sin is, obviously we can see him now on the map, but I didn't in the game. I don't know where he is, so I'm a little bit scared of getting bursted with her and his combo. So I'm gonna back, push the wave back, lose as little experience as possible in the middle lane. The best case is that you push to her tower or close to her tower and back off, so that even if she starts pushing, you're not gonna get denied by your tower, but only by the CS, which is gonna be less than what your tower is gonna do to them. My bottom lane is doing fine, the CS is equal. My top lane is also doing fine and CS is pretty much equal. So my big concern here is just LeBlanc for now. Ziggs is a really easy farmer. Check how I'm gonna just clear the wave without much thinking. Hit a bomb, finish the other things, get the CS, no props. Ziggs is pretty much, I think, the easiest champion to farm once you get the mechanics behind farming. Your Q bomb needs to be calculated damage, because otherwise you might get the creep exactly at the point where it's gonna get killed by your minions. So that's unfortunate. Sometimes happens, yes, even to the best. But try to just calculate your damage. You're gonna get used to the Q damage bombs in a few games of playing, and according to your items, you're gonna get really good at CSing eventually. I'm just poking, zoning. Check where I'm standing. I'm standing in her face so that she cannot get the experience. And at the same time, she's feeling so scared by my bomb that she's she's staying back. At this point, what I'm concerned is a jungle gang. But I know that I have my flash, I have my barrier, I do have my W, and I'm continuing to poke. Lee Sin is actually gonna gank here. I know that Kha'Zix is here, so I'm just going his way. If they actually try to go on me, I'm gonna be with Kha'Zix and we're gonna win the fight. They actually ward, I'm just gonna put the poke again on them. Try to get as much as I can. We do some pretty good damage to her again. I missed that bomb. I had to put it on the basic W where she starts and put it after a second so that when she backs on it, it's gonna hit her. But it doesn't matter, she was planning on backing anyway. I couldn't kill her there, I think. So I'm gonna push here just with the bomb and with my auto attacks. What we're planning to do is get this blue buff because it's warded and you know that it's there. I seriously want that buff, but as Lee Sin is gonna go there, Kha'Zix makes the right choice and just smites it and takes it away from them. But the problem here is that I am getting very low on mana and I really don't want to fight at this point because I'm gonna be useless in the fight because I have no mana. So the second that they're gonna be starting here, I blink back, please, because I'm pretty much gonna be a support without any skills here. I actually ult the minion wave because I have no mana and I really want that buff, and I wanna go back after that. But actually, I may consider staying in the lane, as I said to you before. Ziggs with blue buff has pretty much infinite harass. My mana is very low now, but I'm gonna be spamming bombs all day without even caring. Even without the challenge, you can see that I don't have it still. But still, I'm gonna be putting the bombs. Check how much I'm chunking from her. She's so squishy, and that's your main benefit in this matchup, that she's so squishy and you have the ranged poke, which is gonna get more and more with the progression of the game and the items that you get during the course of the game. The more AP you have, the more you're gonna deal to her. Here Kha'Zix actually dies. LeBlanc strikes to roam. She's not gonna do anything there. I'm backing. I'm gonna get some items, and Lee Sin is getting red. This may actually turn in a 3-man dive at top. Notice how I'm using every time this W here and popping it just for that 1 second extra before I go to lane. Check out how I'm going here and check what's going on there. Check my path. They start diving, I start immediately going there because I know that that's gonna be a fight that I need to be there. So that's map awareness and checking the map at all times. Trender is gonna die, yes, and LeBlanc is unfortunately gonna die to a tower because I didn't hit her. I did kill the clone, but anyways, I'm here, so better take the farm. I'm gonna take the farm and I'm gonna push as much as I can before I actually go back to my lane. At this point I am 30 CS ahead of LeBlanc, which is a significant number. She got a kill and I am still ahead of her. I did fail this one. What I wanted to do here, I'm just gonna back a little bit. What I wanted to do is put the W here. Once he is in range of W, pop it, and I'm gonna negate all damage that he does. I actually did negate the damage, but I ran in the other direction. I failed the ult. This fight is pretty much epic. We both flash at the same time because I'm roaming around my zaps so that he cannot, and hiding behind the minions. Eventually I do get the kill and the double buff, which is a big victory for me, especially now I have some gold to spend, and I'm gonna sell that one and get I think the starting of Athene's, the cooldown. Yeah, the cooldown item. So at this point I am pretty confident that I'm gonna beat LeBlanc 1v1 with a little bit of poke before everything, before her burst actually matters. I need to just put as much poke as I can. So I'm gonna be back in the lane, starting on focusing her again first. One bomb, pretty much 15%. Second bomb, half HP. One more. She is pretty much forced to go back or do something outside of the lane. I'm pretty much 2 levels ahead of her because she's level 8 and I'm level 10 at this point. This fight I don't have my ult, so Lee did play this one very well. I tried the same thing here, but he did hit it. He did have his ult and eventually gonna die here. This was a little bit of a misplay by me and a very well timed use by him. So I'm gonna give him the benefit, and I'm still gonna regret about that one. I think I could have done much better if I dodged at least one of his Qs. But nevertheless, he did get the kill. I'm not gonna just cry about it, and I'm gonna go back to my lane. Again, the same thing. Just that 1 second or 2 seconds that you benefit in going back to your lane is sometimes crucial, because you need the experience at this stage of the game. You need to be there faster. You need to do as much as you can to be ahead in your lane matchup. If a LeBlanc actually gets ahead of you, there may be no coming back from that. So I'm putting ultimate top. This is another very nice feature of Ziggs. His ult is so high range. Check what I'm gonna do. I'm roaming here. I know that they're recalling. I didn't know what's happening, but I blinded that. So I killed that guy. I'm gonna try to kill Lee Sin now. I actually dodged this time, motherfucker. So at the end, I zoned him from here, put the grenade. My passive actually kills him, and these are my buffs, brother. So I start poking the tower. LeBlanc is middle. They're both dead because I just killed them. What am I gonna do? Ziggs is a great tower killer. Put as much pressure on the map as you can. With my ult, I stopped them from taking this tower, did a lot of damage, roamed the whole way, killed them both, and get the tower. This is a huge victory just by one play. This is a representation of map awareness and knowing when to roam and when to stay in your lane. I could have stayed in the middle and dominated LeBlanc for a little bit more, but this actually gave me much more than if I would stay in the lane. So I'm very happy with my decision here. It could have gone wrong, but at the end we even get the middle tower. LeBlanc is so far behind that Trundlemere is pretty much destroying her, even though he's only level 10, I'm level 12. The farm, as I said, 45 CS ahead. The gold now, 3.8, 5.8, so almost a full 2k ahead of her. I'm checking what's going on here. Heimer is chasing. I'm here immediately. He's trying to run, he's exhausting me. Can't escape. Let's dig with double buff, bro. You're gonna die. So, another one in the book. I'm gonna actually put the fast forward here, because I don't think that there's... we get the middle tower, that's clear, and we go back. There's gonna be a bit of delay of the game here, in which I'm gonna follow myself, of course. Did I stole that? No, I didn't. The second I feel threatened by a hard CC crowd control that Leona provides, I'm just gonna W out. Every time I see a threat that... here, just my E and one of this E pretty much seals the deal. Leona is out. Even though she's considered to be the tankiest support, yeah, my damage, bro, is pretty big at this point. 17 minutes, I think I actually have enough EF for Ward Rot at 70, so around 20 minutes I'm gonna be finishing the death cap. And then my damage is just gonna explode. 20 minutes Athene's, Sword Shoot, and Rabadon's is pretty beast. Your damage is gonna be chunking everyone at this stage of the game. Okay, I'm gonna rewind a little bit that. So, the same thing, Leona is gonna try to ult me here. The second I feel threatened, I start backing, put the W, and immediately run out. This is something that you may have to train for some time, putting the W at the correct spot and jumping in instantly when you feel threatened is something that is pretty much mechanics of this champion, but it's very important to stay alive, and it's pretty much your only tool for surviving besides the E, which can slow, but it may sometimes not work. Here's the team fight where check how much damage I'm doing just by putting 2 bombs and an auto attack on LeBlanc. He's on 20 HP. I'm very low on mana, so I'm doubting if he actually jukes that. That's a misjudgment by me. I thought that they would stay a little bit longer. And if I get a kill with my Athenes, I'm actually gonna restore 20% mana, and I'm gonna get the mana that I need. But that was a misjudge flash by me, and I'm gonna get punished for that eventually. Wesley is doing a good job here. I'm gonna try to do something, but eventually I did this fail. This failed. I should have put the W here and jumped over the wall, and I get punished for that. I do die. Let's fast forward. We get a kill eventually on him, but I'm dead. This was not the best play that I could have done. I was a little bit greedy. Greed is sometimes good, sometimes bad. In this case, not so much. But there are situations with Ziggs that you may consider being greedy. He does have the chasing potential and the high burst that a greedy player wants to have, if I can put it in these words. So it's sometimes not that bad to just overextend and try to get more kills. This is, for me at least, it works more often than not. So there is another fight here. The bomb. Yeah, I hit them both, and Kha'Zix is just the assassin that he is just gonna finish the deal. Ziggs is very good with Kha'Zix because Kha'Zix requires actually damage before he jumps, and Ziggs is the king of pre-fight damage. Just this ult is dealing like 14% in a massive AO. I get I may have died here, and I'm still gonna die. This was a misplay by me, but I still tried to escape in a proper way. Oh, that was funny. Nevertheless, I did die at the end, probably because I didn't see at the first moment that I got aggro. Tryndamere is doing what the Tryndamere does, split pushing, and that's working in our benefit. I'm just gonna be waiting for me to spawn, and let's see what I'm gonna do here. I have put this on fast forward because I don't want to waste that much time just talking for no reason. Getting the blue buff, as I said, blue buff is Ziggs. One of the most things that a Ziggs can have. It's better than Rabadon, it's better than any item that you can have. Just get the blue and spam all day. You're gonna be doing more damage than a fed AD carry at this point. Rabadon, death cap, check the AP is 340. It's 22 minutes in the game. I'm gonna be dealing so much damage here that it's gonna be insane. Especially to this LeBlanc. Let's see what's going on here. There is a fight, of course. Kha'Zix is trying to do something. I'm here. I'm gonna be deciding whether or not to fight here. And it's a good dispute, so it's pretty much 4 versus 3. I'm gonna try to do something. I flash. But I'm a greedy bastard, as you already know. Is this gonna be my favor? Wow, she juked that again. That LeBlanc is actually juking my ults very often. And I'm annoyed of that, but nevertheless, she is 98. Yes, so I get this assist. Here, I misplaced him. And I'm gonna kill him. Oh, come back. Lee Sin is my Achilles heel in this game, pretty much. Well, let's fast forward. There are like 5 minutes more here. I am thinking that I'm gonna rewind a little bit. Let's see what's going on there. Ziggs is here. Like, I do have the void stop now. The damage is gonna be insane. Sorry about my editing and movie making skills. I'm not very used to doing this, so I don't even know how to just move the camera like that with props. It's really annoying, so I gotta do it with the keyboard and the minimap. So I apologize for that. I'm gonna try to get better for the next guides, but at this point it takes too much time for me to just study the programs that I have to use for these videos, since I have never used them before. And I do apologize. I hope you will forgive me for the editing and probably my accent. So the game's pretty much over here. That guy is okay. He did Zonius. So Zonius and Pegasus. Check that for 30% HP, 1 bomb. If I auto attack, it's gonna be more than 50% on her. Okay. 2 bombs, she has to back. Even Nidalee can do that, bro. No, I'm kidding. Like, Nidalee can do that. I have a guide about Nidalee too on the site if you guys want to check it out. Advertising time. So this is gonna be the final fight. We're gonna be destroying them. Listen, where you gonna go, bro? Get you. We're pushing, and that's the GG. Yeah. So victory is the name of the game. I hope you like that replay. There were a lot of good shit. I did like two misplays in this game which cost me my life, but the M4 is pretty satisfying with the thought that LeBlanc has only 8.78 and I have 14 games. So that's pretty much 5k that I'm ahead of her. Hope you liked it.